Yeah, sorry, that really just uh shook everything loose from my head. I was not anticipating it. Well, I mean, obviously I wasn't anticipating it. If I was anticipating microphone feedback, I would have turned off one of the things that was supposed to be off uh, to eliminate the microphone feedback. You never want that to happen. I can't think of a scenario in which you would want that to happen, at least. Anyway, hopefully anybody watching was not severely impacted by that, uh, or is otherwise recovered. And I wish I could assure you that it won't happen again, but we've had two peculiar technical failures in the last 5 minutes. So maybe today's just going to be one of those days. If your inner Fred Durst is going off in the back of your mind, then take your back medicine. Um, let's get going, shall we? See you in a moment. Welcome properly to the jewelry box and to mind-bending shenanigans. We are once again in the world of blueprints, notably missing the registered trademark on this graphic, which is intriguing for reasons that were relevant last stream. I wonder if... You know what? I'm not going to worry about it too hard. It's day 121. I know I jump the gun repeatedly on saying this for every other game and every other time I invoke this phrase, but maybe this is the last thing. Maybe this is the end. Because, like, every thread has been, well, every thread we know of so far has been pulled, and unless there's a whole other, like, sack of bullshit beyond whatever else, well, beyond the blue door, as in the caption below, current thread is the blue doors. Everything is converging upon opening the blue door. And it would be a very interesting way to learn that perhaps, be a very interesting way to learn that perhaps there's a whole bunch more game beyond it, but it doesn't feel like there is this time. Like we've had two narrated end games. Princess Baby Diva 1. Blah. Welcome. Oh, banana in the conference banana in the conference room. There we go. Oh, speaking of welcomes,
actually, there may be something that we haven't done yet.
Yeah?
That was never hinted except very, very obscurely and is not super important.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm a little worried about that. Not like hugely worried about it, because, as you say, it's not super important. But I am curious what it is.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about a hint, but I have not formulated a hint.
Are you gonna write me another poem?
No.
Okay. I really enjoyed your poem.
Thank you. I enjoyed making it, but it was certainly in a space that was where it belonged, and I'm not doing that any other thing. No, this has to do with drafting a specific mundane room in a specific part of the blueprint that is not always the same.
Interesting.
Yep.
I am currently trying to get to the far ranks without finishing out too much of the house, in order to get the perhaps get the throne room or foundation into a better location and begin the required steps of further goals. And as previously observed, given that the foundation is no longer a black print, it's not easy to get to anymore.
Most common color in the game.
Hang on a second. Trying to type a message to somebody while I'm saying a different one to you. I've messed up both.
Oops.
It's fine. That's a much better place for this. All things considered. I would prefer it face the other way, but this is a lot better of a place for this.
Yeah, it creates a really ugly corner of the house, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I could bypass it and get it
You'd
somewhere
save
else.
it for later, but who knows when it will come up again.
Yeah.
The last time I talked you out of putting it down, it didn't come back for like 50 days, so...
Well, and this time, in order to fix what we did, we had to banish it for a week. So, like, it's finally back in the pool.
Yes. I just have concerns about if you are still going to try to do the dead-end mansion, that
Yeah.
Foundation may need to point in a better place.
That's fair. Let's see if we can get it
Actually,
to be elsewhere.
You may be able to use Foundation to cheat a little and get extra dead ends based on where it is.
We're going with that today, just because we're, like, kind of medium on all resources. You can stay there. You can fucking stay in that coat check. Admittedly, if I ever need to coat check something else, I can't do so without becoming cursed, I realize.
Yeah, why is it in there?
Because I left it there?
Didn't you take it out to test whether it would curse you?
Yeah, and then I put it back in because, like, you know what? I don't care.
Oh.
I guess I want to see what's in the box without it being able to be in the box.
Yeah, you know...
Probably nothing,
that's one of those
admittedly,
things that,
but...
Yeah, it's probably nothing, but
it
you
could...
have to look.
It's probably nothing, but it could be hilarious. Alright, tomato soup. Beep. 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 Oh, God, what a thing to miss. The whole battery pack just sitting there. That's a little bit beans. Okay, we have the gems for throne room if we are presented it. How are you all facing these ways? This is very pesky.
Well, didn't get better.
No, it sure didn't. The hell you mean blip on the stairs? Are you sensing above me?
Probably isn't it
Oh.
on the floor below the stairs next to a column? Normally, there's a little extra bit.
Perhaps. Oh yeah, there it is. I was briefly concerned that the metal detector might like act in a cylinder or something. But the extra coin on the ground just so happened to be the same overall location as the thing upstairs too.
I could not tell. The stairs just go around too many times.
House is just being weird. I do quite like the look of the prism key.
Yeah.
It's good. Kinda wish Alzara would, like, reactivate or something for, any of these, like, oh, holy shit, you figured out what my prophecies meant?
I'm just thinking of the intrusive thought popped in my head of an Oblivion city guard. except you hear the whoosh and as foretold.
Oh, add a small chest, not add a pair of. Okay.
Nope. Pair is the constellation.
Yes. I'm just prone to misremembering it, I guess.
Maybe there was one that does do 2, though. I think there... I don't know. It's something that would easily get mixed up in my mind, too.
So just trying to think about it. What's the best way to try and get the throne room? Like, be on a higher rank intentionally?
Yeah, and, like, burn as many blue rooms as you can. Or maybe as many rare rooms as you can in lower ranks.
You really want to keep showing up. Maybe there's something about you. I finally learned my lesson.
Which is...
Don't fucking pick up all of the coins.
Oh, why? Because it just takes forever?
Just because there's so many of them and it's not... Like, it's technically worth it for a...
The land of northern storms.
And the trains are always on time.
Not in Fenairs.
It'd be sort of interesting if you could have multiple experiments concurrently.
Wait, what?
It would be
Multiple
interesting if you could have multiple experiments concurrently.
It would be interesting. I missed that part.
Yeah.
And I was a little confused.
Oh, right, I didn't make the edit yet. Oops. Only way to do so is from above here anyway. Banana. But I'm kind of picturing like a hall of mirrors adding a second laboratory, which allows you to set up a second experiment. Or some ridiculousness.
Oh yeah, drawing room is another way. Oh, farming rerolls is another way. Farm dice for a late rank reroll fest. You could.
I could.
Apples are extra normal today.
Why am I back in this screen? No, they're not. Well, fuck off. So, something suddenly popped through my mind, but I'm realizing that it's foolish.
Uh-oh.
Like, oh man, if only we could have monked the throne room into tomorrow. It's like, well, but you couldn't have. In order to get that, you needed to have the idol and be cursed.
Yes. Yes. There was no monkeying.
I should have taken the foundation where I had the foundation. Maybe. Possibly. Like, beyond the trophy, I don't know what the drafting sweepstakes would even actually do anymore.
Just gives you a trophy. Probably some allowance tokens.
That's very silly positioning. Just workshop next to other workshop.
Wow. You won't get throne room here, since it's always pointed with the door facing you.
Maybe I can go... If I can go outside and... get the shrine real fast to reestablish monk. Maybe I can monk the solarium into tomorrow and just, like... have... rare things more common immediately. Maybe that's a useful idea.
Yes.
You taunt me.
Good to remember that that can be there.
Yeah, it's nice that that has 2 item spawns. Okay, well, we're getting what I asked for, kind of.
We did get shrine.
But all right, that's a little interesting. So it's here anyway. That's kind of neat. It was 45, right? Right? In fact, I can make this noise much more annoying. Oh, wait, no, I can't? Why not?
So did you do the math?
I did.
Cool.
Okay, well, I guess that's maximum length monk then.
Week of Monk.
Wunk. Shouldn't have said that out loud.
That's like the pitiful little cute animals, maybe, or like animals being derpy and weird and funny.
I also wonder if there's anything else in the shrine's hands now that the throne was ascended or whatever, as opposed to the note that tells you about that. Or hints you toward it, rather. Okay. I'll lose the scepter if I do this, I realize.
What is it doing for you?
It isn't. It really isn't. Alright. We'll start with some keys on account of the clock tower. We'll start with them gems on account of the morning room. And we'll start with access to the solarium, which should make it easier to acquire rare shit, which will also help us with the foundation later. This should be pretty good. If I were a content editing kind of person, this is where I would jump cut to me complaining about the next day.
I like a good jump cut. I think I'm gonna. I have some footage from like a playthrough I recorded, and it's gonna be nothing but jump cuts. I think I was actually doing anything most of the time. Plus, that way, when I edit out all the embarrassing things, no one will know.
Okay. Solarium immediately.
Yep.
This is special for being out here. No, but you can kind of see the seam in the hole.
Kinda.
Kinda. It's a bit weird. I do like the windows into rock, though. On second thought, it's a little bit weird that you don't see the shrine behind that glass. Considering,
It's
like,
not
the garage.
enshrined.
Well, but, like, the garage opens up into that space and various
Yeah.
other things you can see through it.
You can't see through the solarium windows.
Can you not?
They're frosted or translucent of some sort.
I guess so.
Even the lighting that you said was the edges of the hole. I'm skeptical that that's not just the texture on the glass.
Okay, actually, Solarium Dovecot is pretty good. This is 49. This will be the incredibly strong everything. Oh, right. Brass compass and some gems. I almost don't want the compass. Because throne room can't. But in order to get to higher ranks, I need it. Just wanted to state the thought process.
Yeah, and you can so you like compass because it lets you build a spine, right? Oh, there's a gem on the table there. Side.
Ah, so there is.
But then when we actually need throne room, it's gonna not be useful. It's gonna be detrimental. But perhaps you can put a lost and found in and get rid of the compass. Or you can craft with it, right?
Yes. Please sell gems. Nope. That's fine. We'll get some gems real fast here. Most likely, anyway. There is, after all, twins. Okay, or a set of lockpicks and none of that. Well, fine. Fine. Two places at once. It's a little amusing. I do kind of want to see what it is, at least. Telescope and hall pass? Depending on what I lose, that's not so terrible. Sleeping mask. Worth. Now we pick a dead end to make sure we don't have to deal with it.
Except you lose the shovel.
Yeah, we're gonna lose something else.
Oh, yeah, you might not lose the shovel. I guess you have lots of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, this could take the silver key, for heaven's sake.
Wouldn't be so bad.
It could also take the lunchbox, would be a little tragic. Shovel. Alright, well, that's fine. Also, that's not a hall pass, that's a gear wrench.
That's good. That's good to have.
Is it?
Reduce the rarity of the gear rooms. Because they compete with throne room.
I think I've already reduced the rarity of all the gear rooms, as we touched on before. Like, by the time it ever showed up again, I had just done them all.
I don't remember.
No. Great. Great location, great ability. Great keycard spawn. I have no complaints. I have some complaints. I'm not going to spend the silver key just yet. Because it occurs to me that the silver key... I mean, as many doors as it can, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's not actually good for what I was about to say of perhaps finding the throne room later, because that's not actually that many doors.
Oh, it's 3. Like, if you were to do it up against the back of the house, next to the antechamber, then it might help. It would definitely want to spawn T-shaped rooms.
Especially if this is no longer in the pool. Yeah, let's let's do it here, shall we? Or perhaps... Let's go one further and do something interesting.
Well, here you go. Something interesting.
Yeah, so this was already common.
Yeah,
we
so
knew
it's
that.
like common, right? But they should not be common. They should be the opposite of common.
What,
They're crowding out the throne room.
But they're not crowding out the throne room. Maybe I misunderstand.
Yeah, maybe I'm applying my own reasoning of how the ranks and rarity work.
Because like this is currently set to commonplace.
Right.
Are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms, which definitively includes this.
Right. Yeah, I'm not thinking about today, I'm thinking about in general.
Yeah.
In general, the more there are common rooms in the pool, the more that the rare rooms will get overshadowed.
Yeah.
That's why when I suggested it, you said, "Oh, we already did that." Yeah, I was suggesting the opposite of what you did. That's why. That's why I was confused. If it were me, yeah, that's what I would be doing, just making every blue room that I can as rare as I can. Actually, every room that isn't throne room at this point. But the blue rooms are the only ones that matter, because you can select for them with the crown, not the crown, the king.
Yeah, those are decent. I don't have the shovel, that's right. So, if I try to use my silver key here... That's a potential, huh? We think?
Where? But you have to enter through the south door, don't you?
That was my theory, but I don't know if it's necessarily true.
Well, you enter through the door that faces the throne, whether that's pointing south or not. But if you're on the 9th rank going west, that's not going to happen.
Never mind, there it is.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you need consecutive blue rooms?
Yes. So, we're going to activate that now. We have 2 dice, 3 gems, currently.
Don't think we...
8 blueprints in a row.
Yep.
You count.
Yes.
1. I was thinking it. I was definitely thinking it.
Yeah, RIP PBS.
Well, that's fucking tragic, but you count.
Sesame Street is HBO, but...
think I would prefer to re-roll into something a little bit more open.
Yeah, and also you
Like
don't have they don't
you!
have to be
Like you.
they don't have to be like touching each other. It's just in a row. So you can like go back south again
Yeah.
and draft there too.
Yeah, I'm just taking care of it here.
Yeah. Doing it late rank may constrain you a little bit, but it's working so far.
Well, this gets me at least the gem. And more keys.
You know, for a long time, I forgot that you could even open chests with keys. So why wouldn't you just wait until you have a hammer?
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting your shovel back.
I'm probably getting my shovel back. 1, 2,
3. This is 3.
4, 5, 6. I'm not getting my shovel back. 7. That's very rude of you.
Funny. I know it's not this way, but it is funny to think that they gave you a treasure map instead of a shovel. Like that's the item that replaced it.
Yeah, we can go visit that if we wish. 4.
Yep.
We're at 4. We're at 4, and we have 13 rerolls. I'm gonna take this, even though it doesn't connect anywhere, because it gives me a bunch more rerolls.
Yeah, absolutely. Thus, the payoff for having an open room where you put it here.
Like you. 6.
Drawing room also.
Just a free reroll. Why not? Starting to get nervous.
Why?
Just like, what if something goes hideously awry? Like, I don't get it, but like, statistics are on my side. They're even more on my side than they were moments ago.
Welcome
Cupcake!
to the never-ending dread of a player who hates RNG in a puzzle game.
I don't care. I think this has been delightful.
I think so too. Well, hello, Dovecot. Good to see you again at the end.
There we are. Seal unlocked.
Oh, yeah? Kiss from a holly?
That is very funny.
It's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb.
It's like, this already does that.
It's fun. Fun at least.
What are the limits on this counter, I wonder? Granted, it only needed to hit 8. But does anything else happen?
Oh boy.
Also, what do you mean all blue doors? I'm still very worried about that.
There's nowhere else they could be, right? Surely.
Surely there's nothing else that they could lock. Dog. Little dog. wish there were ever an opportunity. Well, I mean, there might be an opportunity, but I kind of wish you could ever see the dog eat the food.
Nah. I already stare at my cats while they eat to make sure they stay at the right food bowl. Yeah. I'm not gonna ask for that experience in my leisure time as well.
That's fair.
I would say that it's optional, though, to be fair. Put it in the game so that the people who want it can have it.
I just realized that I've completely forgotten about the blue memos. You can be here? This corner has an item spawn?
That's not something
Wild.
I've ever seen.
Alright, well, we're gonna lose our streak unless I can... Yeah, whatever. 13 blue rooms, because why not? Why not? F it. Give me that banana. Wait, now that the throne room is a blue room, it might have a memo. It's on the correct rank and everything.
This is all a dream. You are actually bleeding out in Ohio State Hospital.
Your princess is in another castle.
Especially funny since it's a castle that we're in.
Many thanks to Jonathan Blow. Like, how dare you? Who let him in here?
Could you imagine if that's what's behind the blue door? It's the special thanks screen, except it like a chalk eraser comes and just and then Jonathan Blow is written in.
Did we have a note in here already?
Yep.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, one of the relevant ones, which still hasn't been solved. You know what? You know what I think we're gonna find a blue door?
Oh no.
Oh man. I'm
Okay,
ready.
yeah, now that you're a blueprint, do you have back of your shield? Would be a hilarious place for one.
Behind the throne? Like on the back of it? No. Oh, the lighting makes it really, really painful to look. It's making me think of like when you're trying to get out of the other person's way, but they're trying to get out of your way. Damn.
Okay, I don't think it's on any of them now that I've checked twice.
No.
Where else? On a pillar? In fact, you can get in these. Oh,
No. Yep. Uh-oh. It's a good thing you pulled this on rank 8. Unless Tonda was being kind and hard-coded.
the family core is kept in the family vault.
What's the family vault? Vault?
Or the thing underground that had the the original key and all of that business.
Yeah.
I would assume that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's time for me to go underground and open a blue door.
Finally. It didn't open, it only unlocked, right? Isn't that what that says? Or does it say it opens?
It said unsealed.
Unsealed. Okay. Yep, don't forget the microchips.
Yep. Thank you for the reminder. The non sticking where I fucking put the microchips. Just gonna top myself up real quick.
Oh yeah. We can't do this on an empty stomach.
Telescope. Thank you. Not at all worth it, but like, or not at all necessary rather, but I enjoy fiddling with these. Much of this game just feels really good. Good job, Tonda. It just feels good. Right, don't forget the microchips. You even told me. You even told me and I immediately forgot.
Well, to be fair, I forgot when you forgot. You remembered before getting there.
Yep. Aha! I took them all before the thing popped up. Speed tech. Sort of. Quote unquote. Okay. The boarded up door down here still bothers me.
Yes. But it is the universal blueprint sign of can't go here.
But what the hell is this? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No. No. What the hell? What is this bullshit?
Oh, that's funny. Well, I think it
these are
gives
the
you
other
the
gems.
answer that you want to be true.
These are the gems, aren't they? These are the missing gems of the crown for the sake of keeping it all together. You've reached the end of your journey. There is no end to this journey. There are 2 true boxes in this room. Well, what the fuck happens now? I mean, you can keep playing the game, so like, I don't know. If I open this and credits just happen, that'll be very, very funny. I have no idea what to expect. And like, this isn't how... Well, no, that is how this game behaves.
Yeah, the white box is unhelpful.
But what if I go back to the parlor and I get the other key? And I open 2 of them?
You can try.
I don't know what I don't know what I want to open first.
Really?
Like, do I want it to be over, or do I want it to never be over? I don't know. I want there to be a conclusion at the very least. There's a book. Of course. Oh. Naturally. In whose eyes I see the world anew. There was a blue prince who sat on a blue throne. He had a blue crown of sapphires and a blue castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things blue. It is the only true color in my humble view. He couldn't stand the tint of a hallway or a shop. Well, now, I don't know about that. Couldn't stand the shade of the green rooms he brought. Or the shade of the green room.
Of trees.
Of trees the green rooms brought. Yep, my brain is not processing this correctly. Evidently. Would there be clues? Would there really be clues in this room? I mean, clearly if I'm looking for clues, I don't want the thing to be over. This is the drafting studio, I know that much. He seldom talked to others, for they rarely shared this view. He never went to town, nor saw the flags they flew. A little distant view of Reddington that we've been able to perceive from the fucking clifftop thingus behind the chip door.
Mm-hmm.
And do you know which game the prince instead would play? The one that made him happy whenever skies were gray. A game he had played in the house and on the grounds. And maybe you can guess from the clues that we have found. Getting the feeling that there are not anything in these pictures, but it's nice that they give me the magnifying glass.
Oh, you didn't have one?
No, I do have one, but like, you know, you can zoom in on any book.
Yes.
It's just nice.
It would be too revealing if they let you zoom in on only the ones that were relevant.
It was a game full of rooms and the stories that we climb, about a house full of lies and the truth that one prince finds. This is unique music. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this game is quite near you, in fact, in this same room. All right. A game about you and the plans that you made, about a blue prince and his blueprints. The blue game we just played. True box does not always contain the prize. The end. Wait. No, that's just the lines on the page. Huh.
So I guess you'll go, get a parlor now, huh? A red parlor?
I really hope that's not a... It was all children's make-believe. I mean, it could be, but I hope it isn't. Though that book definitely reads to me. Because of course it does.
in a prize that was appropriate to the choice.
Given that that's outside, do you suppose that stays sealed and I eventually open all of them? Or stays open, rather?
The parlor box?
Yeah. I
I
would
don't
hope
know.
so. I can't rotate the... Ah.
It would be amazing if you took another parlor key and it said the parlor key does not fit.
It would be really cool if that were the case. Alright, here we go.
No,
Give me
experiment
that.
successful.
Now, do you say anything? No, you're a normal parlor game.
Also, the rubies are not in there because you've been collecting them the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they won't be in any of them.
It'd just be sort of fun, because, like, the parlor game always has gems. But it doesn't always have gems. It always has a prize.
I wonder if you're supposed to pick the middle
What the
box.
fuck was that noise? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
What the
You wanna
flying
bet
fuck was that noise?
Closed the door? Did they close the door on you? The prize is not always in the true box, right? That's what it said.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other two boxes. Well, the white box may be true or false.
What the fuck? Oh, is that the sound of the family tomb raising and lowering in the other room because it's 1:30 or something? The vault thing, the time safe. Toilet. Is that the side of the toilet flushing? Oh.
Well, I wonder which box was the correct one.
Probably this one.
Empty?
Nothing.
It would have been amazing if it was like a hole. Is there really nothing?
A cutscene for nothing? Really?
Yep.
A cutscene for nothing. Wait. I've never been able to shut these boxes again.
Oh no?
I certainly don't think so. I don't recall ever seeing the hand.
No. But you aren't able to close the other one, so that's something.
Wait, no, hold on a fucking second. I'm gonna turn up the volume real high. Okay, no, that's just the sound effect. I thought I was hearing a door opening somewhere else.
Is it the spiral?
I think that's just... No, that box is wood. Burning glass. Wait. No. Well, now I want to know what's in the middle one. If indeed there is anything in the middle one.
Mm-hmm.
Will you get the fuck out of here? Who does that actually work on? Family core is in the family vault. Family core is in the family vault. I do not know what the numeric cores are about. No, it's not 130. I don't know what I was just hearing. What mechanism I was just hearing. But I was definitely hearing something. That's weird, right? Okay, it's happening repeatedly whenever I go down these stairs. A cutscene to reveal nothing.
And this is just a ways up, isn't it?
Does seem like it, yeah. Oh yeah. I've just realized when it shows 8, there's no way for it to ever be that.
What do you mean?
When you solve this and it just shows 0008 after opening, there's no way for it to ever be set to that.
To just 8?
Yeah.
No, because it's a time. Yeah, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you try that, right?
Still don't know what's going on with that. There's got to be something else going on with it. But I don't know what. Family core. Numeric cores. What are those for? Are those just an exercise to the player? Like, are they the... Are the numeric core... And I realize you may not know the answer to this, but are the numeric cores... blueprints is... Actually, there's been secret messages in every sound effect in the game. Right? Are they used for anything?
I'm convinced that there is some point in the game where you need to input the number.
What is that noise?
I'm pretty sure it's just oversight.
Is it the sound of this door opening despite being open?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Oh. I wonder what the noise is on the stairs outside then. Maybe it's just them closing from being far enough away. I don't know what that noise is. It's fucking weird. Um... Hmm. Well, now I just want to shenanigans open the third box. You know?
Yep.
You can't open that from clicking on Throne of the Blueprints. Alright, that's interesting. All blue sealed doors. Are there any other blue sealed doors? So confused. Actually, I've just realized something I should do before I call it a day. I have a load of rerolls. What if I can get foundation oriented this way here? Play to my outs, you know? Not looking great. Alas. What if I monk the throne room into the outer room? Probably nothing. F it. I'll just yoink this for convenient access to the key to open the third box. You know, I didn't previously notice that the castle is so castly it gets in front of your day number. That's very silly.
It might not always, I don't know.
What?
Huh.
What?
I see 3 rooms that are just normal.
Yeah. Where the fuck did my monk go?
Hmm.
No, funeral parlor is one of the ones that doesn't get removed for some reason. That's extremely peculiar. I just wanted fast access to a key.
Yeah, well, maybe there's still one down there. Maybe it didn't reset.
That's true.
Maybe it did reset.
Speedrun. Knowing precisely how to move the mouse to pick all those up before the game freezes your inputs. I'm very interested to know what the hell's going on here. Like, is this genuinely the game is over?
I don't think so.
It doesn't feel like it would be. Like
I bookmarked something. I'll check.
Oh, it did reset. Well, we know what happens for both of them. What's in you? Nothing! Oh, but I can close the lid, so maybe that's been normal this whole time. It is interesting that this box appears to specifically be, like, that texture wood. It does look odd. Maybe the black box is always that texture wood. I don't know. Huh.
There's more. It's it's a little leap of logic-y, but it does have to do with the family core and the family vault.
Oh. Okay. The family vault is that thing underground?
I'm not going to confirm or deny that, unless you explicitly want to know.
I think I am approaching the point where I explicitly want to know, but not quite there yet. Because that sequence was strange. I don't want to say it's exactly a letdown, but like permanently unseal all the blue doors. What's behind the blue doors? One box with a book that doesn't appear to have like hidden things in it. And one box with a cutscene of nothing. And then one box with normal nothing.
All right, well, I think I'm going to read ahead on everything that's left and just make sure that it's all okay then.
Okay.
And not just a letdown.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want to say that it was a letdown because the game is still doing very interesting things, but now tempered by like knowing how Tunic felt.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. It feels like that kind of sensation could be coming, and I'm a little worried about it.
This is starting to look like just a string of... You need to begin reading Tanda's mind a little bit.
Hmm.
You need to be in the same space as there are hints and things.
Oh yeah, you were saying something earlier about drafting a room, like an ordinary room, in a particular
Yes.
place.
Yes.
Are you? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, would you like to know... oh, well, I see. Yeah, that's a bad thing. I was gonna ask if you want to know the room or how to find the place. Or are there any along those lines that you have a suspicion of what it might be? Is there a room you might be thinking of, or a place or indication of a place that you're thinking of?
Um, well, at the moment, what comes to mind is that this has literally always bothered me in the same way that the sundial has bothered me. But I don't know if that's at all what you're talking about.
You have good instincts.
Is that exactly what you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh my god!
It is that room
Ah!
and that finger.
Incredible. Well, my immediate thought on the matter, given that, given that it, like, is confirmedly a suspicious finger, which is a great phrase that I won't regret, I'm sure. Um, is that, like, I need to get a dig spot in the bedroom. And given that we have seen demonstrated that treasure maps remain consistent when code checked or kept via other means, that I should just iterate on that until bedroom is in the marked spot. I could be completely off base. But,
Sorry,
like,
I've been reading.
Did you process any of what I said?
No.
Oh. Great. Excellent. Thank you.
Wait, is ID part of the cipher or the castle? That's part of the castle, isn't it?
Did we write that down?
6 add 6. Yeah,
That is
that's
part
the
of that.
middle column. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we wrote that down already.
Probably, yeah.
Just thinking again about the family vault, etc.
Yes. This is a room called Vault.
Well, I don't know. In my brain, it was worth poking at. Some more.
Knowing what I know, I can't actually say anything anymore.
You can't?
Like, I can't say where the family vault is or anything, yes or no. Because I know now, because I read it.
I see. I am shocked that that's hollow.
Proctologists, like...
No, what I was musing about was, like, my only thought, given the confirmation that the bedroom hand is conspicuous, like, in a way that has mechanics associated with it. My thought was that, since we know, treasure maps persist across days, that I need to, like, coat check one, and just keep trying to get a bedroom in the space with a dig spot.
That's a good idea.
It'll just kind of coincide, but I have absolutely no idea if I'm onto anything.
The best way to do that would be get the dig spot first. Yeah. I'm still reading. Yeah, Redditors are fond of prose.
Often. Fond of prose and usually consider themselves pros. This joke doesn't work. It kind of works. Did we see a freezer memo?
I don't think so.
Let's do that real fast. Unless it's in ice. In which case I'll be very annoyed instead. Or in here. In which case I'll be extremely annoyed instead. Oh wait, is that it? Yes. We know that? This is Master Sinclair's personal freezer, right? Oh, no, you mean this thing. You mean this thing. Only... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I feel like I'm sitting here with my brow furrowed more than usual. But, like... I don't know what you expect, considering what's happened. Or rather, not happened. Okay, well, fine. I just kind of wanted to see the, like...
So there is more I would consider substantial content.
Oh.
It's not over yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet whether that content ends in a satisfying way. But there is more to do.
Okay.
It does border on moon logic to get there, though.
In that case, I am open. I am more open to, like, nudges.
Okay, you do need to figure out the family core, or whatever, the numerical core of the number, that coat of arms number 1213.
Yeah, 1213.
And
yeah, 1213.
And you need to apply that information in the vault. The vault is the family vault.
The room named Vault.
Yep. As I speculated.
Okay.
It is that room.
Is it literally just a case of open a particular one of these things?
Like a particular safe box?
Yeah. Is it just openable with another invisible ass button?
No.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
No,
Is it another use for the Key of Ares or something?
you need a key to unlock a box.
Huh. Either another key I haven't seen, which is absolutely possible, or a key I have seen with a new purpose that I didn't realize. fuck? What the hell's going on with the conservatory?
Something strange with these.
The number of times you have served me duplicates.
Not a fan. Not a fan at all.
It's very irritating. Okay, well, we have a couple of the blue notes that pertain to we have a couple of blue notes that do pertain to the oh, it's just sitting here. Okay.
No, that's nice.
It's not even in the box.
Oh, you get to pick a color now.
Yes, I do. This thing looks very interesting every time. What's even left? There isn't anything left for black print, right? Just this room and the armory.
And armory.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There are 8 colors represented here. No, there are only 7. So not all the countries are represented. Sucks to be them, huh?
I guess so.
Oh, Morajai and Vera, I think.
I guess technically one country is represented 3 separate times.
Yeah.
It's like, the wonderful, scepter of Arindia. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, there are only 7 countries. There are 8 pins on the map because he goes to one twice.
So yeah, given that it is actually that easy to get back, just appearing on the table in here,
yeah.
I don't know, fucking
Might be worth losing it more often.
Scepter of Hallways, why not?
And you can also king a different color for interesting stuff.
True. Scepter of Hallways.
Which makes sense, because it's Kararika, and hallways go with schools.
Yep. Oh. I'm extremely foolish. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Which one of you is the superior effect? Which I don't have. You know, given that that says, the Rigiblox console edition, do you suppose we're going to be able to play it in the bunk room, where the only, like, console is?
I don't know.
That'd be kind of fun.
That's what was for sale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Console edition.
Which presumably would end up being
machines.
different than the arcade machine, which I would hope also gains function at the same time.
That's what's at the end of this insane chain of puzzles. It's literally the Mist book, but instead of fixing Riven, he's coding dirge blocks.
That's hilarious.
It's still not done yet. Wish people would stop bothering me. It's like a live feed to his like. We know it's been done before.
Okay. Let's think about it. We've seen a few distinct blue memos about this code. Whatever this code is. Let's try to start there. I'm preparing photos on my other monitor.
Okay, beyond the documented secrets that people have found, there is just a blueprints conspiracy rabbit hole of possible clues that no one has found. It's
Great.
not like Tunic. I wouldn't say it's not like, oh, it's so cute that they hid something there, but everyone's like, there are all these clues that don't point at anything. So maybe once you've exhausted the game, you might want to get involved with some group that is looking into that. I'm gonna step away and feed the cat.
That's fair.
He's been annoying for the past 2 hours. All right.
Welcome back. Just a moment. Okay. Over in my screenshots of every note. Finally found the end of that. The numerals below the coat of arms are 4 different numbers, not 1. So that's one a thing. I do so love the dog names.
Carter thought was hot sauce and drawbridge.
Those wouldn't... Surely those wouldn't be... like anagrams or some shit, right? No, I'm leaving that alone for now. Whatever this is has yet to be relevant to me as far as I'm aware. Another thing about the coat of arms, the first number is 1 numeral. The rest are each 2 numerals.
Yep.
The family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. This bothers the absolute hell out of me, that the license plate is an acronym rather than like just being the thing with fewer letters. And the family core is kept in the family vault. Those are what we've got. Family core is kept in the family vault. Family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. The sum of its digits. Four different numbers. The first number is one numeral. The rest are each two numerals. So it was never 12, 13. It's 1, 2, 11, 2. Does that make any sense? If the M is the only one that's allowed to be one number, or sorry, the first number of this becoming a number is represented by one numeral, then only the one, like that's the one. Two C's, those have to be attached to each other. So 1, 2, and then the only other option for these to be two numerals is for this to be 11 and 2 rather than 13, but that's the same fucking, that adds up anyway. Does that make any sense? Am I just
I went through this
raving
ages ago on stream, I think, and gave my answer for it.
I don't remember.
You should review your hours and hours of footage.
No.
Knowing the answer, it's disingenuous to act like I don't. But
Okay.
I'll tell you what I did when I didn't know the answer. What I did was M is 1,000.
Yeah.
CC is 200. XI is 11 and II is 2. And then I did the note from the miner's filing cabinet, and I got 53. Because that's like you get the four numbers, and then the first one's always like addition, and then the rest are like trying to manipulate that down to the smallest thing that it possibly could be. I got 53 when I did it, and I rechecked it. But then again, I actually don't remember exactly the minor thing, what the rules were.
Well, let's bring that in then, eh? Once considered sacred, it was now regarded as an over-engineered concept that only served to slow further advancements in the field. To find a numeric core, take any number with 4 or more digits. Without changing the sequence, split that number into 4 smaller numbers. which doesn't sound like it would be allowed to be 1,000. I mean, maybe it, I don't know. Next, assign each a different color, resulting in a valid mathematical equation that produces the smallest whole number possible. The first number should always be assigned teal to begin with a positive number. The final number you obtain is less that is less than 4 digits is considered the numeric core of the larger number.
So anywhere from 0 to 999 for a final answer, huh?
I suppose. But it really doesn't feel like 1,200 are valid inputs to this whole thing, given what they give you as a example.
No, it doesn't sound like a number with Roman numerals is valid anyway, but they're asking you for it.
That's true. But there's that other note. Family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits.
Yep, I know what this means, so I won't speculate.
So I need a key of some variety. And to be in the vault.
Yeah, and to know your number.
Be a very silly use for Dovecot.
What would?
Using it to rotate Rotunda prematurely.
Hmm.
Kind of curious how this is looking now. No mention of the further things? Okay. That's fine. It has the axe in it.
Can't ever seem to pass it up. There's definitely something to do with number of times given versus number of times taken.
Yeah.
It'd make it very easy for some rooms to be.
What the hell was that?
Welcome to Neck Brace Prince. The real puzzle begins here. You must now solve the rest of the game without using your hands or feet.
I'm not having any further, like, useful ideas about the cores. That might have to be something I just mull over.
Mm.
I don't think I know enough. And, like, you suggest that I probably do.
This is the next step in the game.
Okay.
So everything, you have access to everything you need.
Oh no, that's great.
Oh, it's the
That
guy.
that is pretty weird as placement goes.
It's always there though.
Well, I just mean relative to the window, right? Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Get a lot of stuff. Nice.
It really just yoinks off to the side very, very fast, doesn't it?
The text didn't even like the confirm button. The background of the button didn't stay with the text of the button.
No. No, it didn't. Just the moment I picked it up, it just kind of yee off to the side without any. I don't know, most items, it tends to slow down for at least a moment. And between the scepter and the banner, it makes a compelling argument for dead end. Not starting like this, but
Yeah, I don't know what colors. Like hallways, I guess, are good for your thing, right?
yeah.
And then once you've put them in, you can change, or you can add a different color instead. I don't know what I would really do.
And my first thought is bedrooms. Given
Right,
that
'cause
so many of them are.
I think only 3 are more than one door.
Yeah. But like
Maid's chambers and bedroom and aquarium.
being able to for sure get Great Hall into foyer and set up an unlocked spine.
You'll run out of bedrooms quickly, but so you'll get to place like probably like 6 or 7. I'm assuming there are probably 8 of them, but I don't know if Maid's Chambers was listed as a red or purple, and aquarium as well is, I think, a blue, or it's with the blue rooms in the directory.
Where's your third dirt spot? It's weird.
Womp womp.
It's not as if Draxus is necessarily kind with keys anyway, but it was worth a check.
All right, I'm no longer reading blueprints. Conspiracy board trivia. I'm finished.
Oh, good.
Oh, here are your bedrooms, huh?
Yeah. Rude.
Your bedrooms that all have more than one exit.
Yep. Yep, I noticed.
Yeah, and specifically 2 of them are the worst kind because they use up a room, but they don't lead to other rooms.
So I think one of the reasons I'm bouncing off the cores so hard, just to try and think about it for a second. I think a reason I'm bouncing off of it so much, oh god damn it, I just overwrote the 4 dice again. By picking up the 1 die while the Shadow of Death was happening. Saw that happen once before.
Rip.
Um, I'm just... I am recognizing that I am bouncing off of the numeric cores as a concept really badly. And I don't know, just it's numbers. You can number the numbers to make them be whatever the damn ass fuck you want. I can't think about, like, no, you need to numerology them to a conclusive number. It's like, I don't. Meh?
I would say that you've already found the fourth ending of the game and you can quit anytime you want.
I don't know that I've seen this with such a nice little lighted window. It's a cramped little room, but like it's still just kind of nice.
Yeah, it's purposefully using less space than a full tile. Filthy blue bloods.
I suppose, yeah, you're right. At this point, I have finished the game, like, fourth ending, you said? Because there's the credit sequence that occurs for getting to 46.
Yep, there's the will.
Yeah.
There's the throne. There is the blueprints book. So those to me are the stopping points, the four normal stopping points. And you can keep digging deeper and deeper, but if you want to do that, you have to embed yourself into the mind of Tanda. And if it's not pleasant, or it just doesn't make sense to you to think that way, then you don't do it.
And I suppose some part of that is registering in my brain as like an attack of a sort. It isn't. Like, you aren't telling me, well, if you don't like it, fuck off. It's like, but genuinely, if it's not hitting me the way that it, like, the rest of the game has felt, then maybe it's time.
What I'm hearing from you is very similar to what I heard from people who quit after getting to room 46, because the rest of the game just wasn't what they wanted out of it. It didn't gel with their idea of a good time.
I guess one of the reasons that that's bugging me is that it's like so much of it has been a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be cool to continue onwards. I can't do that with you, apart from maybe giving cryptic clues, but at some point the clues just become the answer to the puzzle. It'd take a lot of time to think through and construct good clues. It's unfortunate because I can't say things that I would have said that would have been helpful if I knew nothing and was just speculating now.
Yeah.
I can't say this is a silly idea, but just try it.
Yeah, because now you know.
Yes, now I know. I've been cursed with knowledge. For the sake of, so that you don't have to. I have to watch though, and I'm not very good at nudging. I can try coming up with nudges, but so far the nudges today have been, it is this room. So,
And I've been unsuccessful in happening upon a treasure map to set up my thinking.
right.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna stand up, take a stretch break, run an ad break, manually. Come back to it.
Alright, I'm gonna cut up some apples.
Ooh, enjoy your apples.
Thank you.
Okay. We return. All right. Not for any real reason. Buh-buh. How to reframe. How to actually think about this better. Where's my notes? Assign each a different color. Different color to produce the smallest whole number possible. Should always be assigned addition first. MCC X III. Given that one note, like this. Or, as Sean suggests, taking it literally. So the best possible use for 200 surely is division. If they're each different operations. And the best we can do is multiplication to 55. And the only thing left is subtraction to 53. Yeah, that all scans. Family core is unlocked only by the sum of its digits. I mean, if the core is 53, then the sum of its digits is just 8. Unlocked. Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh. Let's hear it.
Do I have to take key 8 to box 53 in the vault? Unlocked by the sum of its digits. Okay, you know what? That wasn't quite as much of a leap as I thought. I just needed to stop and, like, effing do it.
Yeah, I was getting pretty upset because you're like, oh, it could be anything, so I won't try anything.
I want to argue with you, but no, you're correct. I was bouncing off of it fundamentally without actually doing it. And I don't know if I have a better explanation for you besides my brain just didn't like it.
Well, we haven't, like, we haven't got the confirmation yet, but it is, like, to be given an explanation that it's foundational that you are working with a number to begin with, but then what you are given to put into it is Roman numerals, is a bit of a disconnect.
Yeah, the instruction containing, like, numeral to number is a bit awkward to juggle.
You were turning them into digits. You want to turn, like, in your theory, you're doing the conversion to digital first and then breaking it.
And that's where it doesn't actually work.
My approach was that the note specifically said something about the, like, numerals, right? And it doesn't work that way if it's, oh, the first numeral is one of the numbers and the other two are all two numerals. You can't do that if you split it into digits. And yeah, not that you asked, but I did like them apples.
Jules takes a stretch break, comes back and thinks about it for like 4 minutes. Has the classic, ah, son of a bitch, I get it. Sean was right all along moment. Those apples. Are those the apples you're referring to?
I meant the literal apples that I ate during the break that I said I was going to eat.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was the. I thought that was the like. How do you like them apples? Streamer who was talking down the puzzle.
Oh my goodness.
I thought you were okay. I thought you were being sassy. No, you're the literal apples you literally ate.
Your mind was on other things. That's a good moment though.
Okay, so I need vault and key. Wait. How have I never looked at that closely before?
I'll be back.
It just says lunch dish. Until you zoom in on it. Yeah. The fuck's going on here with all of my shops connecting? I didn't ask for this.
No, you need a shop pass. Yeah, another thing that happened while we were on a break was I heard this noise coming from the garage, and I'm like, what the hell is that? It's like this, like, talk, like noise, like something hitting something again and again.
That's interesting.
I was like, what the hell is that? Thought maybe it was like something with like the garden hose or something dripping. It's the biggest turkey. Like it's the actual size of a Thanksgiving turkey.
Okay.
Just in my, like, not in my garage quite, but I think with an idea of being in the vicinity of my garage.
Neat.
Yeah, I put out a little drinking fountain for the cats the other day where I was just dripping from the garden hose into a bucket, like constantly, wasting water. And I think maybe the wild animals like it as well.
I mean, that'll help with vault. Most likely. I guess I hadn't noticed that these windows don't really fucking do anything.
Oh, yeah.
They do get a little bit brighter as you get close to them, which is odd.
It's just a room with bright.
Yeah. I am always tickled by the way the silver spoon just like yee in from the outside to get itself into the turnips.
Very exaggerated spoon movement. Spoofment, if you would.
Spoofment. I will not, in fact.
Been spooned by a spoof criminal.
Sure, just give me everything that I don't need anymore. Excuse me. Is everything brighter, or am I imagining things? This room feels a lot brighter all of a sudden. And before Solarium just does that as a consequence of being like the bright room.
Possible. Here's Bright Attic.
Come on, treasure map. No. Really doesn't want to give me a treasure map ever since I had the idea. It's listening to me.
Womp womp.
Slice. Second slice.
Me when I'm all alone with a pie.
Hey, vault. Oh, right. I need the room as well. Does it have a... Oh, yeah, it is very conspicuously accessible, isn't it?
What does that mean? Was this where you were talking about how the like lines looked different for different boxes?
Yeah. This was me going mad. I do still need the gallery in order to get the key. Don't forget that part. Anything different in here since I did the super weird blue door shenaniganery? No? Okay.
I'm Blue begins playing.
Wait a minute. Is this gonna have the conspicuously missing bust? Does it, like, go there and do something?
What?
What?
We'll just have to. We'll have to see. I'll have to see what happens in the game.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go back to the East Wing Hall for this, but I have the steps for it, so whatever. And enabling gem-based rerolls is perfectly valid.
You should outer room the vault. Oh, you can't code check that, can you?
Not without getting cursed.
Oh, yeah.
Because of my choices.
Bicycle tire meets stick.
Outer room the vault, you said?
That's my idea. Since you know you want it. Just like give it to yourself on a silver platter tomorrow.
Well, that's assuming I am unsuccessful today.
Oh, you're not done yet. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I still have more doors to open.
It's another case of me not looking at the map.
Well, I mean, I do only just, like, flick it open briefly.
That is correct.
Dog. Treasure map. Just use the secret garden key to make sure we can go up the rank. And now, gallery. 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 You sack of shit, video game. Give me the gallery. Gallery!
Oh, you did it. Gallery. What were we saying? Yeah, see, the RNG doesn't matter.
Presumably will unlock room 8. Right, of course.
It does.
It does do that, but also it has other functions.
You don't know that.
I don't know that, you're right. I could be completely wrong. Did we finally find a note in the library?
I don't know. I don't remember it, if we did.
Checking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You should probably check that. Lots of places to put it in the library.
Do not appear to have one. Or I managed to forget to take a picture of it.
Yeah, doubtful.
Let's go for it. There are indeed lots of places it could be. Let's check the most obnoxious first.
It'd be funny if it was in the scrapbooks. I mean, it would be obvious once you look there, but you would have to think of looking.
Oh!
Oh.
Really?
That's a neat tip.
Huh.
Thanks, game. Definitely,
Definitely timely.
yeah.
Timely manner. Speaking of. Yeah, whatever. Is this even open? I don't remember if I opened this one. I didn't!
Oh, you go up steps to get in here? I never realized that. Oh,
Just
it's the
a
den.
little bit. Oh no,
the
it's
den.
the
You go
den.
down
You're right. You're
into
right.
the den. Though man, I forget.
Wait. I think it's less time to do this than to walk my ass the way back around. Of course, I say I'm concerned about speed, and then I get lost in my own house.
Rich problems.
Specifically Simon problems.
I can't reach the gravy made of gold. It's at the far end of my 20-foot table.
Okay. Is this... Oh my god. It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
An allowance token.
A weirdly flat allowance token, because it was clipped into the bottom of this, and... My obsession with ciphers was renewed after my brother died, for among his journals I found a curious square. A grid of words written in a hand I immediately recognized, my mother's. Accompanying this discovery were numerous pages containing traces of my brother's fruitless attempts over the years to decipher this grid. It was a bittersweet find. The excitement I felt was tempered by memories of the unique bond my mother and brother had always shared. I was the child with an interest in puzzles and wordplay, yet it was Simon to whom she bequeathed this cryptic gift. With all respect to my late brother, it became clear after spending time poring over his notes that he was not very suited to this challenge. Occasionally he stumbled upon some promising ideas, but none of them were thoroughly pursued. Bleh. Where I will give him credit, however, is in the extensive research he conducted, combing through a career's worth of our mother's notes and correspondence. This search culminated in the discovery of a letter my mother had written a local professor requesting additional material for the use in the creation of a cryptograph. This meager clue was, according to his survey, the only shred of evidence in her belongings that mentioned this project. As for me, I'm ashamed to admit that despite all my boasting, I have nothing to show for nearly 3 decades of effort. I am no closer to solving this than I was in those early months of daily obsession, and with each passing year, I fear my chances of reaching a satisfying conclusion to this adventure grow ever slimmer. Some might say this outcome is quite fitting, poetic justice for tormenting my readers for so many years with seemingly impossible bafflers. While I can certainly relate to their frustrations, I wonder if we really need to obtain answers to all of life's questions. Must we always quench our thirst for knowledge? At my age, I find myself looking back at the long path behind me, and I think I am content to leave a few stones unturned. A life without some mystery is a life without imagination. So I will lay down this burden and leave this stone in the winding path of intrigue it precedes for future generations to explore. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Welcome to Blueprints Layer 5.
Okay.
Layer 4 was a very short one if it's only going from the throne room to the puzzle room, but
Well, I mean,
here we go. Yeah.
oh. Jesus Christ. I thought for a moment that this page had a, like, numbered in white, but that is a piece of the UI that has decided to be in front of the letter where the rest of it hasn't. This is page 4 and appears to be numbered 5 only because this thing is out of depth.
That is wonderful. I hate UI. I hate UI. I hate UI. I hate UI.
Looker flashbacks.
Was it I hate chess?
It's I hate chess, attributed to Grandmaster whatever the hell.
Yeah, yeah. And when he was saying how beautiful chess was, he was like international master.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I hate chess, I hate chess, I hate chess. Grandmaster Bobby Fischer.
I hate Bobby Fischer.
Correct. Okay. Well, I haven't talked about it on stream, but like later today, 2 of these may be relevant.
Okay, cool, cool. The solution to blueprints.
The solution to blueprints.
That's amazing.
Hey.
Hello, Doctor.
Thank you, McMax. What on earth? My immediate thought is that these were rooms, and certainly they have references to rooms, or rather rooms have references to these pieces.
Clam.
Okay, maybe not.
That's gotta be her ladyship's chambers, right?
Excuse me.
There are 25.
Yeah, of course there are. It's 5 by 5.
Yeah, I just realized that. I thought maybe there were 16.
You thought perhaps an entire row and column were missing, just for fun.
I didn't count. 5 equals 4.
What if 5 equals 4 destroyed Hawaii?
That would be Nevier.
Made date, peak roadhead. Ah, we're back to this. We're back to this bit, Micmacs. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah, not seen since roommate. Roommate. Yeah, I'm starting to hand, toes, slab, clam. It's all coming together. Yeah.
So, like, one of the things that's going through my brain, right? Like I said, I thought this was references to rooms, and my first thought was like, was needing to get them in a particular arrangement, but that's ridiculous. We tried that once when I was misinterpreting castle, and everybody in chat was in pain. So I want to think that that'll never come up.
Can we conclusively prove that everyone was in pain?
Everyone I asked said it was painful to watch.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, sure. That's the content you can't get anywhere else, folks.
So the next thought is that these still are references to rooms, but sort of in the same way that security had a password based on room names, that these two become individual letters
to make like a 25 letter message.
Yeah, 5-letter word series or something. 5-letter word or less.
All right, I may be able to help because I don't remember what it said the message was, and I'd never learned how it was derived, so I can help speculate on this, but I'm clueless. So there's that.
Okay. The other thought in my brain is that it's not even about what these words are, but that there is, like, that you're playing some kind of word game maze sort of thing, navigating through this in a particular path, and that the path ends up being something like rock and toes share an O, and so as soon as I said it, I had a feeling someone was gonna make a fucking
Deep cock galactic.
Deep cock galactic. Shut up. I don't need this from you, Kira. But like the shared O between those represents some kind of like legal move or something. But this kind of breaks down quickly. I don't really know what these would mean, which is of course the problem. And like,
Yep.
attempts over the years to decipher the grid.
Yeah, so at this point, this is the part where we are no longer even doing the Baron's schemes anymore, right? This is something that even the Baron did not
Yeah.
have. Yep, so we moved out of the Mary and Herbert chapter into the Herbert's mom chapter.
My next thought, seeing mail and will and tape and such, is that, like, in the will, the, like, 13th word or something, counting into this, becomes relevant, but the will wouldn't have been written at the time that this was constructed, at least not in that form.
Yeah.
And also I have absolutely no idea what legs would mean.
Now, fragile must be Italian.
I think it says fragile. Kojima has entered the chat.
What, because he's fragile or because he enjoys feet?
But not that fragile. Anyway, the other thing on my brain right now, this is still is this still the core, or was the box the core?
The core was opened with the sum of its digits.
Yeah, but also the family core is kept in the family vault. Is that just talking about the box itself, or is this further number shenanigans? Also, I'm deeply curious if there are other uses for numeric cores, or if it was only for this.
So, someone made all those blue memos. Right?
Yes.
So they...
Did you just say generic whores?
No!
What did I hear?
Numeric cores.
Oh, okay.
And
close enough.
and a spoiler for level 4.
I don't understand it, so it's fine.
I have
go away.
I have completed level 4, I think, and am now on level 5.
How about you spoil these nuts?
Get him over here.
I'll get you banned from Twitch.
Get those nuts over here. I'll spoil them pretty well.
Oh my goodness.
Do it. You won't.
You get banned on Twitch. I don't want to. You turn the camera off.
I turned the camera off. Of course I did.
Oh man.
So wait, why are you two naked?
Okay.
I had a long day of being at work and then being downtown for 6 hours.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Like
Don't you just wanna go
not
home
only do I not only have my plans fallen through and I not have a date tonight, but also you two are naked. All right, camera can come back on, I think. There we go.
Everyone wants to just go home and be naked, right?
I mean, if
Like-
I could be naked, I suppose that Ooh, yeah. If you ever see me rocking a VTuber, it's because I wanted to be.
I would not risk that malfunction.
Yeah, don't risk that malfunction.
You know, like the three monkeys who are blocking their three things with which they can perceive the world.
Uh-huh.
I would be like a fucking six-armed Indian Hindu god blocking all of them at once. If that were to happen. The patron saint of not my problem. But definitely somebody's.
Hang on a second. There are a bunch of these that are only different by one letter.
Oh, male and maid. You think this is what took Herbert 30 years?
I don't know.
If so, funny.
What do we got here? Clam and clay. Actually, no. You know what I should do? I should write down the whole damn thing.
And they should be in their places. Clam, clay, head, heat.
You messing me up?
Oh, mm.
Okay. So there are a number of these that are different only by one letter. And I'm curious if those are like red herrings or something, that the ones that truly stand out are actually the message.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
know. Yes, I do know what you mean.
Because, like, yeah, we'll take clam.
Oh, we're just... Yeah, right, because we're deleting them. Or are you you're turning the one grid into two different grids? One
Yeah.
that has...
Yeah, I'm just gonna work it down so I have the original in case something happens to it. We have maid and male.
You have head and heat.
Ah.
You have toad and road.
Hand and sand.
Ah, hand and sand. Oh, lovely. Head, shoulders, knees, slab, and toes. Will and well.
Yep.
Boy, I should be looking at the one that you have instead of the game, shouldn't I?
That would be
Yeah.
useful, since I am sharing it to you.
Yeah.
Now it kind of breaks down a little bit.
Yeah. Possibly.
But there are a lot of them that connect in that way. I just don't know if that's useful for anything.
Slab can be lab. Clam could be claim. Safe is safe house. No, that wasn't one of the rooms. I'm thinking of bunker.
Yeah.
But maybe these are all things that are in the names of rooms. Like you have to shuffle them.
I don't believe there's a vase in a room name.
Yeah, but maybe that refers to entry hall.
Oh? Yeah?
Oh, and Joya is either the kitchen or the dining room or the furnace, because she's
Or
depicted with a pizza thing.
Or the tomb, where they all literally appear.
Yeah. Well, some of them I would have no idea. Legs, rock, toes, tape. Tape is security.
Yep.
It's possible it may be, if we go with a theory of the room, of these being
Uh-oh. Did I lose my internet, or did
rooms
Sean
that
get
they
deleted?
would-
Oh, you're back. Okay. Are you back? Uh-oh. I certainly hope it's not my end, because that's going to be weird later. Doesn't seem like it is, though. You are receiving my silent thinking about it in glorious 1080p. Understood. Pigs. What in the fuck is pigs? What could the significance of pigs possibly be? Your connection cut out for a little bit there.
Oh,
So.
my PC crashed.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm just back now.
Okay. I just suddenly heard you laughing, and I wasn't sure
Whatever
if
you said in between. Yeah. I was like rambling, and then I crashed, so I think enough of the idea got through, probably.
You got like 4 words in, and then your voice went like, and then stopped.
Oh, well, I was just thinking that, they're probably, if you associate them to rooms and then you somehow get the letters from the rooms.
Or what if it's the numbers from the rooms?
Well,
But,
that
like,
wouldn't be a message, would it?
But heat could be furnace or sauna.
Okay, yeah. So one thing I might have got cut off, but like Joya is like furnace or dining room or kitchen or the tomb. Oh, that's right. You
Yeah,
you said
I
or
heard
the tomb,
that
so
part.
you did hear that part. Yeah. Okay.
And then
Right.
there was a pause from you, and I wasn't sure whether that was you actually had a pause or something was wrong, and then you disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it was a crash.
Okay.
My daily mandated PC crash.
What's well actually? Is there a well? I don't believe there's a well.
No.
If there were a well, I would have had the opportunity to say, well, and I don't think I've done that this game.
No. You sound like the ghost of a horse when you say it that way, but
The ghost of a horse. Because the joke itself is a dead horse? Is that what we're doing?
oh, that's funny, but no.
The horse from question 2 was galloping, standing still,
It-
rearing up, dead.
It was you sounded like a little bit neighing and a little bit spooky ghost voice.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I mean a few of these are just nonsense. Toad?
Well. There, with a little bit of ghostly echo for fun.
Yes.
And like, yeah, I don't know if they're nonsense words in order to discard them, or if the ones with similarities
Yeah.
are the relevant part, or what.
Anyway, I mean the Baron worked on it for like 30 years or whatever, and it's fucking died at the end, so don't
Yeah, but the Baron,
rush.
the Baron was... Baron was a busy man.
True.
He had a lot of
True.
stuff to set up in his own right.
His plates were spinning. It's true.
He had a lot of things to set up in his own right.
Yeah.
And I think perhaps the Baron had a staff. Right? The Baron had a staff. He didn't do so much of the drafting himself anymore.
He had
And-
do all of it.
Huh?
He had do all of it.
Yeah. And I'm thinking if these are about the rooms, that this is intended for someone who had more experience with the mechanics of the manor.
Mm.
Because so many of the pieces that we've dealt with so far were created by Herbert, or people working closely with, or like things started beyond. And this is something that was started before, in tandem almost. Like it doesn't feel like it was for him exactly.
It was for Simon.
Yeah.
Not like us.
No, the other one.
The other grandpa.
Yeah.
Mr. I'm gonna marry you and then I'll fucking die. How about that?
Classic.
Upper society shenanigans. And they were put together at a ball. Some matchmaker stuff. So
Okay, hang on a
date might
second.
be study.
No, hold on a second. Are there 2 words per column that stand out? Just thinking about legs and toes. If legs, toes, and head all go away, we have well and rock.
Hmm.
Joya, the like clay oven, the cooking slab, those can all go away. We have tape and date. Maybe something? I don't know what I'm doing. What were you gonna say? This is probably all foolish.
Date could correspond to the study because of the chess puzzle, but maybe that's a stretch because the Baron is the one that set that up.
Yeah.
And put 2 question marks on that one. Head could be the foyer, but then I do think that Lady Oravi or whatever is the one who this is. So I don't know that she would think of the foyer having all the heads in it. Some of these just don't make any sense. Like a card could be the entryway, but then
But
those pictures were added
paintings
later.
were created later.
Yeah, the vase was added later in entryway. I don't know about the vase that's in here. Or like, I guess there are multiple maybe of them. All we know is he says it's a, quote, cryptograph, which is like, sounds like a fancy way of saying cryptogram, but I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is blueprints now. This is what this game is on this level of the game.
Interesting. It doesn't have a locking mechanism on the back.
Hmm.
How
Maybe it's magnetic.
extraordinarily peculiar.
I mean, of course you've done all this too, right, McMax? Lovely. Just watching us flail.
Well, I mean, that's part of the appeal of all these things, right?
I think the appeal for me is seeing people arrive at the solution.
Ah.
As far as I'm like, what if I'm watching people play Outer Wilds or Elden Ring or whatever?
No, I very much enjoyed the figuring out of Outer Wilds. Just watched another playthrough recently.
It's all we can do now.
Yeah. Well, it's all most of us can do.
Okay, occasionally some of us try to jetpack from the sun station to Giant Steep. I'm not pointing fingers. If I did, they'd be at myself. Googling because you are in too deep. Gallery people complain about, and I think when there's that many, like, that proportion of people complaining about it, like, it's something, right? Considering that section was made by the guy who made Maze, what did you expect? Calling it a day in the aquarium, eh?
I just want to see outdoor aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Just for fun, really. I've got to be wrapping up the stream soon anyway. Date plans or no?
Yes, we heard. Card tape legs. The security tape probably wasn't the thing with her either.
I just want to see it. Completely just the same. Alright, fine. I was kind of hoping for, like, miniature shrine inside these fuckers.
Oh, that'd be cool. Are you keeping a thing of what rooms you've tried with this?
Just in my brain.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
I know we've done like clock tower. We've done a few. But the fact that like garage is an alternate solution to putting antechamber there is just like. Just think about what rooms we've already tried.
I don't know what pigs would be in reference to. I don't think I've read the word pigs in here.
Nor seen them. Were there pigs in the Blackbridge story? Was it just horses? It was just horses and berries.
I don't recall a mention of pigs there.
Bandits. I mean, there was law enforcement at the very end.
I hope this isn't a political statement.
The Blackguard were there. Yep. So, oh, we caved them in, and now they're going to choke to death and starve.
This is proportional to robbery.
It solved the problem. It's hard to argue with results.
It's not.
Especially if you can't breathe. Oh, you saved the entire thing. Of course you did.
Of course I did. This is how I do things.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think there were pigs in there. I think it's like my gut is that it's purely some arcane letter garbage with having to be a word head. But also some of these are 2 letters apart, which is something to think about.
Yeah.
Including road and head. So there's that. Is it just like pick a letter from each one to make it say whatever you want it to say?
That seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Unfortunately possible, though.
Well, the first line could be salad. That doesn't really mean anything. It just makes me flash back to how I could never get over the first level of learning to type when we had computer class. Couldn't get past home row.
What? Oh, because salad is a valid prompt?
A fad, a sad lad, a salad.
Okay.
Semicolon, because punctuation that's on home row
is limited. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I'd remember. Ultra Key, that's what it was called. I'm pretty sure it was called Ultra Key.
I hear that has butt plug support now.
Sounds way too cooler than what it was.
Oh wait, that's Ultra Kill. Never mind.
Wait, like you can play Ultra Kill using only a butt plug?
No, you can get feedback from it. Very, very important feedback.
Yeah, that's probably really relevant when doing hand-to-hand combat against the Archangel of Chainsaws.
Yeah. Look, we know what we like.
I've replaced my dick with a hook shot. You will enjoy it. I've barely seen Ultra Kill played, by the way.
Same. Yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about this for a little bit.
Yeah, this is rough. This is going to be like a stream of just sitting here making no progress.
I think, gosh, this is difficult to say, but I wonder if this is the end of continuous blueprints streams, and that perhaps we move on to something else until I have a flash of realization. Because you're right, you commented earlier tonight, I have finished the game 4 times now. And frankly, finishing that puzzle was the end of another layer.
And this is like a steep cliff of a like curve
Yeah.
from that.
I am deeply curious. And I'm still interested in seeing what is beyond here, but like, yeah. I'm gonna have to be pondering this for a long time.
Now, what is the next game?
Perhaps I need to think about this problem for such a long time that it requires the construction of some kind of machine to work on the problem for me. Perhaps.
Yeah, Dulai.
Perhaps an iterator.
Oh. Oh.
That was not the right button. I was trying to zoom back out. There we go.
Well, if that means what I think it means,
What do you think it means?
it means generic indie game protagonist number 25 in a hard world.
I'm not playing Rain World on stream.
Okay. Good.
That joke was about Rain World because it's something that I've been poking at recently. But I will not be streaming Rain World.
I wondered. I did wonder.
I purchased Rain World with the intent of maybe streaming it at some point. And then a mutual friend of ours saw that I was playing it and entered my DMs with like, please tell me you're not intending to stream that. And a very well put together argument for why the community sucks, actually.
Oh, who cares about them?
And why the game sucks, actually.
Yes.
Anyway, I played it for like 5.5 hours. Understood nothing, and eventually started looking things up.
The game journalist experience.
And it sounds like I somehow accidentaled my way toward like layer 2. Like where I was when I gave up, when I started looking things up, was like, yes, the first one of the like big important motherfuckers is like the next place over. I'm like, oh, really? Shit.
Yeah, I thought that it might be a little too frustrating, but I think that's the extent that I have talked about it.
Well, I mean, I haven't done exercise in frustration in a while.
It would.
It certainly would be if I were attempting to navigate it on my own.
Well, since you're not doing that, now I am at a loss for what you were trying to say that you would be doing, besides maybe doing development to create an app to solve the puzzle.
No. Sorry, that the comment about an iterator literally was me making a reference to Rain World, but I'm undercutting my own joke in that I'm not going to fucking do that.
Cool.
I was just having fun for a moment. God, I don't know. What's next according to my fucking Trello? Lorelei and the Laser Eyes?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you'd mentioned that before. Is upcoming. I saw the first part, or I skimmed more accurately the first part of a series of someone playing that, and I think like my verdict was not for me, but I hear it may become something that's more like that, more for me eventually. I don't know. Yep, a good one to sit in on with someone else who has the gameplay.
Perhaps so.
Isn't it just mind-bending shenanigans again though?
I had it under spooky
Oh, it does
because
have a spook.
it's from the
Yeah.
trailer. It seems pretty spooky.
Yeah, isn't it
Like
like just
it does
red
seem
and white is the color palette?
it does seem puzzly, but also it feels very like ugh.
It's very puzzly. It's a puzzle box if I understand what people have said correctly.
All right, well maybe we play something else from my upcoming list. What do people want me to play? The votes say Grim Fandango.
Oh, that's a fun one. It's cute. It's 90s LucasArts, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
It has the
Oh,
logic of click that thing, then click that other thing.
No, I'm deeply familiar with Grim Fandango. This would be a like playthrough to highlight the narrative with somebody who is perhaps less familiar.
Okay, I have played it.
Because me, I know how to glitch from chapter 1 to chapter 4. Like, I know everything about fucking Grim Fandango, though it's probably dropped out of my mind over the years, and
Yeah,
would be worth revisiting anyway.
you gonna get Danny to co-host Grim Fandango?
Perhaps.
Could be good.
But yeah, I suppose I don't have a definitive answer for what exactly is up next. Only that it'll be something. And, you know, if folks watching are not currently in the Discord, like all of the people who are still in my previous defunct Discord server that I recently learned people are still fucking posting in. It's like, did you miss the multiple waves of stop it,
Yes.
get out of here? Evidently, yes.
I mean, they could have just been off Discord for however long, right? And just off of social media.
True.
And
Very
just come
true.
back. So you should have a bot in there or something that periodically points people.
No, the whole point was that it was off. And then, you know, like, I was gonna delete the whole damn thing, but something distracted me at the start of the year. Kind of cleared all of my plans and musings. Oh right, I had cancer. That's what happened. That's why everything kind of got ruined.
Is this a bit, or did you actually forget?
No, this is a bit. I remember.
Okay.
Sean, I'm operating with one fewer testicle. It's very difficult to forget.
Oh shit, you are?
Don't give me that. All right. This has been a ton of fun. But I got to be done for the night. We'll see you next time with whatever is next time. Toodles, everybody.